As always, we finish off our show with the Monday Night Showdown, and I believe...
It's you.
It's me. Mm-hmm. And tonight, my prediction is, after the schedule release, that the 4 teams at the top of the toughest schedule, including the Packers and the Bears, none are going to the playoffs.
So you need to tell me the 4 teams at the top of the schedule. I don't know.
The Bears, the Dolphins, the Cardinals, the Packers. None are going to the playoffs.
I think very easily the Packers potentially might miss the playoffs. I don't think there's much of a stretch. Dolphins and the Cardinals. It's not much of a stretch there either.
No.
I'm so sorry. I really hope your fan base is coming for you, because Cardinals fans have had a rough 20 years, really. Because they had Carson Palmer. That's the
yes.
He was all right. And then the Bears. The Bears, yes, I think they could be really messed around by their schedule.
Yeah. I think they're going to have that year 2 kind of sophomore slump.
I also think Caleb Williams, very good highlight moments, not very consistent.
No.
So I think...
my view. Yeah.
So I just think that's interesting where they'll end up. I do think they've picked up a few interesting pieces on offense. They got the Lions wide receiver, who was quite hot on his comments when he exited the line.
Yes.
Building. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how Ben Johnson's very hard-nosed culture comes through in the second year, because you need complete buy-in for that type of coaching staff. Otherwise, if you you lose it, you lose it type thing. So that will be interesting to see how that goes. But he does have a good defense. They have lost the back end, and they've Dennis Allen leading it, but they've lost the back end and a few good pieces actually basically to the Steelers. So that's kind of a fascinating turn of events, because it'll be interesting to see how and where the Bears end up, because within their division I think the Vikings could easily come up, especially if Kyler Murray ends up winning the QB competition. I think you could end up seeing them 3rd or 4th in their division and going from first to last quite quickly.
Yes.
Are you okay now?
Thank you for covering for me. I had a coffee fit there. I was on the way here tonight and I was like...
And you were like, cough, cough, cough.
Yes,
cough,
I was
cough,
like,
cough.
excuse me, I've got to get a drink of tea before I get there. And they took me an hour and 20 to get to the studio.
I thought you were going to say to make a cup of tea, and I was like, what cup of tea are you making? Are you going Moroccan mint?
Oh, good Lord.
You're going Moroccan mint tea on it when you're pouring it from a height.
Oh, what is wrong with me today? Sorry, I'm now leaking my eye. I've just popped a vocal zone and everything like that, because there was a second part to my Monday Night Showdown.
I hope it was a complete breakdown of where I think the NFC North was going to go, because that's what I just did.
No, my second part to the Monday Night Showdown is that my prediction is all 4 of the easiest schedules are all going to the playoffs. The Browns, the Saints, the Bengals. Now, this is tricky because the 4th, there's 2 teams that are tied.
Oh, what?
So I could edge my bet and just pick one of those. One is the Colts. Mm-hmm. One is the Falcons.
Okay, so out of those 2 teams, the 2 teams I do not trust to make the playoffs are the Bengals and the Colts.
Okay. Why would you say the Bengals?
Because, lordy lord, have you fixed your defense? And also, have you fixed your offensive line? Have you fixed your coaching staff? Have you fixed your building?
But with that offense, they showed last year that you could put 35 on them and still lose.
Mm-hmm, that's what I mean, and still lose.
And still, no, them as in the opposition can lose. We've put 35 on the Bengals, we've put them to bed. I know the Bengals also could score 35 and lose as well.
They did it quite often. So
100%.
We ended up
But the Browns... Apart from that away schedule, but then I think the Ravens are beatable in that away.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
The
Browns,
Bengals, the Steelers, I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to turn up. He's 42, 43 now?
Yeah, no, you know where my thoughts lie on the fact that I think they should have brought in someone, because I think that Steelers team could go to the Super Bowl if you had a good quarterback.
Yeah. But
do you have a good quarterback? I don't know.
No. The Saints, I was hot on the Saints last year. Mm-hmm. My view was if the season was another 4 games last year,
I like
even
Saints,
2,
yeah.
Even 2 more games, I reckon the Saints win that division.
I have zero trust in the Colts. I absolutely zero trust. I think you've done it now multiple years in a row where you start off hot. They started off flaming hot.
Well, they 7-0 last year?
Yeah, and then the previous year they also started off hot. And the previous year they started off hot. No, you just can't close it. So no.
Do you trust the Falcons, now they've changed coach and Raheem Morris has gone, and taking into account they've got the Saints in their division as well.
I think my biggest worry about the Falcons is interesting because it wasn't a worry last year, but now is a worry again, is the edge rushing position, because they have a very good defensive backfield. I think their linebackers are all right. I think hopefully their pass rush delivers. And then their offense, I think, is good. I think it will be interesting to see who Kevin Stefanski chooses. I think he'll probably actually lean towards Tua. Yeah.
So I'll ask you 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The first one might be a lot easier than the second. So in the toughest schedule, Bears, Dolphins, Cardinals, Packers, which of those teams do you think will have the worst record at the end of the season?
So the Cardinals I find really difficult. For the pure fact their actual team is better than I think people realise. But I just don't know about the coaching staff. It's so unproven. And then their quarterback situation, with Jacoby Brissett not appearing and Gardner Minshew coming off an injury. So I think the Dolphins have a slightly easier way in terms of their division versus like NFC West versus AFC East.
Yeah.
NFC West is insane. So I would lean towards the Cardinals having the worst. And I would say actually the Packers have the potential to not have a good winning record either. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second question, of the 4 teams with the easiest schedule, the Browns, the Saints, the Bengals, let's just call it the Colts.
Yep.
Who's going to have the best record out of those 4?
So is it the Browns, the Saints?
The Bengals, Colts.
I think I can quite... So was it the Browns, the Bengals, the Colts, the Falcons, the Saints? I think I'm going to ride with the Saints.
Yeah, that's who I was going to go for.
I think
I think they're going to win 11.
If you wanted me to rank them, I would go Saints, Browns, Falcons, Colts, Bengals.
I think the Saints could go 6-0 in their division.
I don't think that, for the pure fact that division always has some weird-ass games going on. Like, some weird things going. Like, remember when Young Wei Koo missed, like, 3 field goals in one game? Like, that division just is weird. It's just weird things happen for those teams. So I would say no, because they just do strange. Too strange.
I think the Bengals are going to bounce back. I do believe the Bengals are going to bounce back.
I have zero trust in their coaching staff. I'm actually very surprised you have any trust in Zach Taylor.
I'm not a fan. Not with the way they've managed them the last 2 years, but I think Burrow's got to find love for the game again. And otherwise, he's got to go. Otherwise, they've got to let him go, or he's going to go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just don't see that happening. Just with how that organisation seems to treat people, I don't think that will happen.
No.
I think it was a different organisation, sure, but no.
So we agreed? Saints it is?
Saints it is. And then who did you say on the toughest?
I said the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Again, as we get into our predictions, as we get a few more weeks down the track, we will show just how horrific we are at picking like we were last year. We weren't good, were we?
I don't want to talk about what we did.
No, we're not.
I'm actually not having anything to do with the Bengals this year. We picked a Bucks versus Bengals Super Bowl, which would have been so fun. No, you picked Bengals, I picked Bucks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Do not say I picked the Bengals, because I did not put them in the Super Bowl. I'm having nothing to do with that team this year.
No.
Thank you very much.
So there we go. That's it. Schedule release, covered, done.
We've
even done a bit of education.
Who's your Cinderella team, Darren?
I'm hot on the Saints.
Who's your AFC Cinderella team?
Oh, my AFC Cinderella team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's going to just... I think...
Are you going to tighten up?
You what, sorry?
Are you going to tighten up?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not bought in on the Titans. No.
Roll with the Oilers?
No. The Oilers.
Well, sorry, they look like the Oilers now. It's ridiculous.
I'm going to go with the...
I saw a funny thing. Someone said the Titans are so indecisive they can't even decide if they're still the Oilers.
That's right.
It's like, well, who are you going to go, Darren? AFC. Are you going to go Jets after their strong draft but very questionable coaching decisions?
No, not with that coaching staff. No.
What else can we? Browns? Are you going to ride with our
Browns? I'm riding with the Browns.
You're riding with?
I'm riding with the Browns.
Who are you picking for your QB? Who is our QB for the Browns, Darren? Because who knows?
You know it's going to be Deshaun Watson.
Oh, what about Taylor Green?
No, you know what I think about Taylor Green. He's garbage.
Look at the Browns.
No, he's rubbish. Jalen Green is garbage.
Do you know what I really
If he's wide receiver or something like that, then I'm buying into Taylor Green. I'm not. Or running back.
You know he's going to play a game this year, though.
He is.
You know it's going to happen.
Because the Browns are going to start 9 different quarterbacks. That's why.
Yep. But actually,
you know Deshaun Watson's going to be there because they've... But it is the last year of his contract. It is all over. And there's no way. I don't care if they go to the playoffs, they're renewing him. They're not renewing him.
You say there's no way, but never say there's no way to a Browns fan.
Nah, no way. There's no way.
Dog pound.
No, I'm going with the Browns. I think the Browns are going to have a good season. Can we just erase this tape? Not put it on record ever again.
Let's go, Cleveland.
So who's yours?
On the AFC, I would say I quite like the look of the Titans. I'm all right with them. I do like the Browns as well. No one from the AFC East.
No. You don't think it's going to be the Raiders?
God, no. Sorry, no.
You watch the Raiders end up finishing 14-3 this year, and we both look like clowns.
I would love that for Raiders fans because they've had a tough go of it. But again, I think it's an organisation that just structurally is lacking.
I'm going to put this on record. If the Raiders win that division, on week 18, me and you have to come into the studio dressed as clowns.
I look very good.
We have to go dressed as clowns just to show how little we know and why no one should ever listen to this show ever again.
Don't ever listen. No, listen to the show for funny and comedic stuff.
No.
Us pretending we know stuff,
No, go watch the videos if you want that stuff. Go to TikTok. Go to YouTube. Go to Insta.
It's going to be funny.
Face if you want that stuff.
You know, we talked about the Lions for 10 minutes, but honestly, we've ended up sounding like Browns fans.
I know. What
do you think of our Lions, Darren?
I think they could potentially win that division.
I think they could too. King of the North.
We know what's going to go on with some of the other teams, right?
I don't know how to...
You know some of the other teams could capitulate in
the
that
Vikings,
division.
I think, could easily be a Cinderella team.
They could be, but
if
that
Kyler
quarterback
Murray.
situation... Yeah, but I don't know. NFC's tough. Tough football, cold weather.
He has actually helped.
He's come from Arizona, which is really warm.
No, but two of the team, like the team he plays with is a dome team, and then he also goes to the Lions, which is a dome team.
Dome team, yeah.
So he has helped that two of his divisional things.
This is a big year for Dan Campbell.
That is a big year for Dan Campbell.
It's a big year for Dan Campbell. So
and Drew Petzing.
Yes.
Because he's got a lot to prove coming.
They've got a lot to do.
Drew Petzing's got to prove he is actually a run game coordinator because the Cardinals got decimated last year at running game, and then it was just pretty much Jacoby Brissett. Go throw it.
Yeah, do it.
Because he pretty much almost averaged out like 50 passes a game. It was ridiculous.
Oh, it was ridiculous. It was like 34 of 712 for 2,100 yards, 8 interceptions.
He pretty much became Burrow, but
no, Burrow don't throw interceptions.
No, but
don't
he
talk
pretty
about
much
Burrow.
But he pretty much became like Burrow in that they're like, here you go throw us to a win, please. Like
Joe Burrow, greatest college quarterback of all time. Oh,
what?
I could add some late news in.
Oh, what was your late news?
I know, should have done.
Do you want me?
Yeah, go on, do it. You probably already know, and you go, for God.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Here you go.
So, college football news. We haven't done any college football news for an eternity. That just totally threw me off because I was waiting for the... I did not expect that. So we got that. First game of the season on college game day football.
Yes.
Oh, Spice.
You actually mean Spice, okay. I thought you meant the deodorant brand, and I was oh, okay.
So the first game, college game day, is going to be at Baton Rouge for LSU versus Clemson. That's where it's going to be.
Is someone replacing that guy who used to always pick the mascot?
Yeah, he's going to get... He's amazing.
But
I'm so going to miss him.
Are they still going to do the mascot thing or not?
Yeah, oh, God. You can't, can you?
I don't know.
You shouldn't.
Because that's like...
Imagine if Nick Saban did that. Like the most dry-ass person doing the coach thing.
It would be funny. It would be like, for some reason, it would be so funny. Especially if you put...
I'm going to miss that guy, and I'm so annoyed I can't remember his name.
It's okay, you remember it.
It's called Lou something or other, isn't it? So, But no, it's there because it's Lane Kiffin's opening game. Mm-hmm. And have you seen some of the spice that he's been coming out with this week?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
And you talk about me liking spicy things. Oh. The bloody team's on fire.
He was...
I can give you some Arkansas college
He was like...
if you want. Arkansas, we got rid of our tennis program for 20 days and then we got it back. So...
You did?
Yes, we did get rid of our tennis program for 20 days.
Lee Corso, by the way, is the name of the guy with the mascots. Lou Holtz is what I was thinking of, but he was before. Lee Corso, he was so good. Yeah, but Lane Kiffin, spice.
Spice.
Anyway, I think we've bled this horse to death and beaten it to death to get enough out of here for an hour show. So... Go on.
I think we've done really well. I'm very excited because I'm going to say this because we're going to run out of time. I'm excited for Mandalorian this weekend. Haha, you can't say anything because we've run out of time.
No, we haven't. There's still 25 seconds left. So that is the end of our show. As always, get on those social medias, follow us, contribute, and we'll give you a shout out on the show. That is it for another week. My name's Darran Lees.
I'm DT.
And we will see you back here 6:30 next Monday night.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to get more great content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and you'll be first to get access to everything. Anyway, for now, we'll see you at the next down.